we cannot declare the state of calamity kaagad. For the simple reason is there's a hindrance, a legal obstacle to just shoot from the hip right away. Which dapat yun yung sitwasyon. But ito kasing it must be critical is the three days. Ang problema, there is a law covering the power to declare a state of calamity so far as my office is concerned, because it must be based on the assessment and evaluation and the report of the government on the ground. Ang problema yung assessment, pati yung evaluation, or even just to declare, maghintay ng report yan before I can. So it should be the assessment of Undersecretary Halan bago ako makagalaw. The stupid laws passed by Congress. Sila man ang final word yan sa whether it should be or it should be not. Ang kasi the critical, and everybody knows, it's 3 days. Maghintay pa ako ng report. And I cannot rely on Undersecretary Halan kasi kasagsagan lang yan ng that the law should be changed. And it behooves upon this Congress or the next president, may I advise, try to repeal the law. Marami talagang batas na nakita ko hindi dapat yan sa statute book. An emergency is an emergency.
Health experts warn of another possible surge in COVID-19 cases by January. Because of this, even the Presidential Adviser for Entrepreneurship is now lukewarm to the idea of downgrading Metro Manila to Alert Level 1. However, the OCTA research group says the Philippines is still in good condition despite the current uptick. The Health Department clarifies they will no longer issue social media cards for COVID-19 case updates, but they will continue releasing case bulletins through their website. And check out the big winners in this year's Metro Manila Film Festival, Gabi ng Parangal. Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's everything you need to know as you jumpstart your day. I'm Charles Lejano. Health authorities are noticing the increase in coronavirus cases as people celebrate the holidays. But they clarify that as of now, the uptick is still manageable. Mobile journalist Jacob Lazaro gives us a front seat to the story.
Nobody wants to be a Grinch that stole Christmas, but health officials are noting with increasing concern the uptick in COVID-19 cases during the holiday season. In Metro Manila alone, the positivity rate, or the percentage of those who tested positive for COVID-19, has already doubled in just 1 week, from 0.7 to 1.5%. 1 week growth rate in the National Capital Region has also increased by 49%.
It's not significant enough yet, but it is an alarm. It is a warning for all of us that cases might start to increase.
Given the lag time of reporting and the 1 week incubation period of the virus, the uptick don't even reflect the increased activities of the actual week of the Christmas. In fact, infectious diseases expert Dr. Ronjin Solante says, we may expect to see a new surge by the end of January.
It may not be as bad as that what we have experienced last March or or August, no? Because a lot already has been vaccinated.
Local experts agree that it's just a matter of time before an Omicron-driven surge happens, especially since the DOH reported the country's fourth Omicron case. A 38-year-old female who is a returning overseas Filipino from the United States was quarantined upon arrival on December 10 and turned positive on December 15.
Sa ngayon, ang atin pa rin pong natatala na Omicron case ay 4, galing pa rin po sa labas.
On December 24, she was discharged as an asymptomatic and has since been under home quarantine.
Yung detection natin sa sequencing for this 4th case natin ng Omicron came after when the individual was discharged already.
But Solante said, since the Omicron variant is 3 to 5 times more transmissible than the Delta variant, it is best to take extra measures in dealing with these cases.
Dapat sana doon sila sa institutionalized quarantine facility rather than just be at home. Kasi hindi mo naman ma-monitor kung sinong pumapasok o sino nang nahawaan ito.
Mobile journalist Jacob Lazaro, we are One News.
An infectious disease expert says it's only a matter of time before the country experiences another coronavirus surge. Speaking on the big story, Dr. Jean Solantes said that a Delta surge may be manageable, given that more people are now inoculated. However, he warned that if the surge will be driven by Omicron, it may overwhelm hospitals, despite presenting only mild symptoms.
It's alarming because we already have the 4th case. And you know how transmissible Omicron variant is. And as I've said, it's just a matter of time that we will be having another surge. If it's Delta, then when most of us are already vaccinated, then that's quite controllable. But if it's an Omicron variant, even if the character of this virus can only cause mild type of disease, then the scenario of having more cases will still be a threat to our healthcare utilization.
Meanwhile, in an interview with the chiefs, OCTA's Professor Guido David said that despite the rise in cases during the holidays, the country is still in good condition. But to keep it this way, he reiterated the need to follow minimum health protocols.
I mean, with the holiday increase in mobility, it will likely drive, community transmission in some places. Risk level for the NCR is still at low risk. We're still in a good situation right now. It's something that we're monitoring, and we just need to remind people to, practice minimum public health standards.
Presidential Adviser for Entrepreneurship Joey Concepcion says he's not keen on supporting Metro Manila's shift to Alert Level 1 by January. On One News' The Chiefs, Concepcion said there's no urgent need for greater mobility by the first quarter of 2022, citing traditionally weak spending during this time of the year. Concepcion explains that restrictions may start to relax during the second or third quarter as spending increases. The presidential advisor also notes that the private sector is eyeing a slow but sustainable reopening of the economy to prevent another lockdown, and he adds the slide to Alert Level 3 is still possible, with the threat of an Omicron-driven surge.
Will be less mobility, and that's normal. Now, but eventually it will start to ramp up then in the second and third quarter. No? So what we want to see is sustainability. We don't want businesses to open well and then eventually close again because of lockdowns, and we don't want to see lockdowns happen. And as I said, the last lockdown was on August 8th, and we want to see that through. No more lockdowns.
Health Secretary Francisco Duque III reports that the city of Manila is the area with the highest number of new COVID-19 cases. During last night's talk to the people, Duque said Manila logged 38 new COVID-19 cases yesterday, while Quezon City detected 23 new cases among their constituents. Meanwhile, Rizal recorded 18 fresh COVID infections, while Bulacan and Cavite each reported 15 new COVID cases. We'll be back with more stories after a quick break. Keep it here on One News. still watching One News Now. I'm Charles Lejano. The Health Department clarifies that they will continue to release daily updates on new COVID-19 cases and will only stop posting social media cards. Health spokesperson and Undersecretary Maria Rosario Vergere says they will start posting daily COVID-19 data only on their website to streamline their communication platform. The DOH is also eyeing to present on their website a more condensed analysis of the COVID-19 data, unlike the format of the case bulletin, which they posted daily on social media. Vergere also assures the public that the DOH website will not crash so that Filipinos can remain updated on the new cases of COVID-19.
With this kind of transition nga, talaga pong sinisiguro natin na ito pong ating sistema will be able to handle this kind of pagpapasok dito sa application or sa website natin. And we are trying to ensure that the system will not fail.
It was a big night for Cignal Entertainment's Big Night as they swept almost all major awards at the 47th MMFF Gabi ng Parangal. Marty Bautista reports.
The 47th Metro Manila Film Festival Gabi ng Parangal happened last night at the SM Aura Samsung Hall.
Legendary stars and movie producers gathered for the annual awards night. Last year, the awards night was done virtually because of the pandemic. But tonight, people in the showbiz industry couldn't contain their excitement because finally, they will be honored in person.
According to the MMFF jury, they gave awards to films that could give new experiences to their audience.
Pinili namin yung sa palagay namin ay magbibigay ng bagong karanasan sa ating mga manonood. Para naman, kumbaga sa pagbibigay ng putahe, magkaroon tayo ng bagong fusion sa ating mga katutubo na gusto nating pelikula.
The MMDA chairman was also in attendance. He urged the public to support local films.
Pero importante, tuloy-tuloy ang papanood ng ating pelikula. Inongkumpas ito ang ating kultura, ang ating pagkatao bilang Pilipino. Hindi ba? May katawanan, may kasiyahan. At ito'y since 1974, 47 years.
This comes after the backlash the MMFF faced after the first week of their opening. Not a lot of people showed up to watch the local films, but the MMFF jury is positive that the current film lineup will get traction in the coming days.
Bigyan natin siguro ang mga moviegoers ng momentum, no? Kasi ang tagal nga nasarado ang mga pelikula, but we believe in the quality of the film.
The jury added that although the discussion was lengthy, the final lineup of MMFF awardees came naturally to them.
I think more than 80% of the time, nagkasundo kami pagkatapos mag-usap.
It was truly a big night for Cignal Entertainment as a film entry Big Night starring Christian Bables took home majority of the awards, including the Best Musical Score, Best Cinematography, Best Screenplay, Best Director, and Best Picture. Adding to that, John Arcilla took home the Best Actor in a Supporting Role award, together with his lead, Christian Bables, who bagged the Best Actor in a Leading Role. The movie, directed by June Robles Lana, offered comedy with a substance after it highlighted the struggles of people who are voiceless and oppressed in the country.
Because film is supposed to challenge people, it's a very powerful medium. Let's not waste it.
Christian Bables, who played Darna in the movie, understand the comedic sense of the movie but also took seriousness in its dramatic scores. He shared how he immersed himself in research so he could fully embody the role.
There's really no formula doon sa pagbabalance, pero I guess you just have to really jump into the character and just be into it. No, ako, well, as for me, I prepared so much for the character. Aral ko siya and in-immerse ko talaga yung sarili ko dun sa pain na pinagdadaanan ng character para mabigyan ko ng maayos na breathe, kumbaga, yung.
Meanwhile, Carl Francisco Manatad's Kun Maupay Man It Panahon took home Best Visual Effects, Best Production Design, the Cultural Award, the second Best Picture, and Daniel Padilla's Special Jury Prize. The MMFF movies including A Hard Day, Huling Ulan sa Tag-Araw, Huwag Kang Lalabas, Love at First Stream, Nelia, and The Exorcist will continue screening till January 7, 2022. For News 5, Marty Bautista, We Are One News.
And that's how the day is shaping up to be. Join us later at 9 a.m. as we monitor the day's biggest stories from sunrise to sundown. You can also catch One News on Cignal Play. Just register for a free account at www.signalplay.com so you can stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Charles Lejano. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. We are One News.